A lot of those items, to be honest, are worth about 100 grand a slot. So we're gonna gamble and hopefully get that, and then we're gonna take the extract right there. Oh my goodness!
To be expected. Gator 1911, motherfucker. Daddy's home. Twitch Prime.
All right, the goal of this raid is to loot the entire underground, fill up my bag, and leave in under 10 minutes. Time getting in the raid is, we'll call the 10-minute timer starting. Well, I guess I got timer in game. Okay, got timer in game. I'm gonna do a full loop and turn around. Oh wait, we're already over here. Oh my god, loopy loop. This is a night ground 0. We'll just pick up loot and swap it if we find something better. I did miss that body, didn't I? I'm 25. What do you mean I missed a body? I looted that guy. I call this underneath. Hit this tech crate. Underneath enough. Cravash. I don't even have that high endurance either, so keep that in mind. We're probably equivalent. Frustrating that BCP, to be honest. Looting these jackets now. Got a player coming towards us. Scavs, sorry, misspoke. Keep it going. Ignore the scavs. Just keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. This isn't exactly nighttime. MRE. Glorious mask. Any loot back here? I don't think there's anything back there. I mean, we looted the entirety of the underground. Pretty much. Well, like, I guess we just break it down what everything costs. I don't know what some of these items cost. What does a lighter cost? So we did that in, say, time right now, 4 minutes? 4 minutes? Lighters, 6, 7 cable, we'll say 5 grand. Duct tape, 10 grand, 15 grand. These are about 20 grand, 35 grand. Power XM, 15, I'll call it 50. What's a glorious mask go for? This thing's, oh yeah, this run's not going to be as good as the other run. No way, but it's only ever 4 minutes. I lost our count. What's our count? 30 grand. Check loose loot and tipped over dumpster real quick. How do you over there? Tipped over dumpster. Where? I mean, like, yeah, it's like 200-300 grand in like 4 minutes. Like, not bad. Like, if you wanted to do fast runs like that, would I do them? No, but could you do them if you wanted to? There on left, man. You gotta, man, there's a stream delay. You gotta remember that. You gotta be a little more descriptive.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, alright with the 42 months of Prime. Okay. Like, could this be a good run if you had, like, some luck that these tech crates and, like, do it? Yeah, like, you could be in and out of here in 4 or 5 minutes. Like, Nakatani Stairs, or you're going Emercom Extract in a night Ground Zero lobby, which doesn't really get played a lot. You could have some speedo torpedo runs, like, easily 200, 300, 400k out of this run alone in 4 minutes. So... But do you want to wait all that time, or would you rather do like a different map? Personally, I don't really see. If I was doing a PC run on Ground Zero, maybe. I wouldn't mind doing like one more new player friendly area for loot. And like maybe make it like a trifecta video. That way you have some choice. The Ground Zero underground for quick loot. Especially on this map, most people play like above ground, I'd say. Customs is a hard map to live on. If you go to all the areas. 2 mags, MCX, CBJ, bam. Let's lose the grenade. Take Geotech, bam, bro. That's a kit. Like, this is a manhole kit. I think this is actually going to work really well. I think this will make you a lot of money. As a Tim Bob. Also, I chose to do this raid at night, just to test it and see if it runs good. I think it'll run good, but...
Nice.
As you can see, it's the evening.
Be cool to do like a Member Berries series about the changes in the FT ammo, stims, keys, spawns, map changes,
Hell yeah, Cryptic. Alright, so we're on our way to the night buildings right now. The night buildings, mostly what we're going to be targeting are cabinets. Cabinets have pretty high-end items, and a lot of those items, to be honest, are worth about 100 grand a slot. So we're gonna gamble and hopefully get that, and then we're gonna take the extract right there. Oh my goodness! Dude missed every shot, dude. There was a piece of trash in the road. I cut my ankle. Anyways, back to what I was saying. That's what we're doing. Ignore me, this and I'm chilling. I didn't even bring any backup ammo. Whatever. Alright. Let's get to it. Let's fill our pockets up. 35 grand. Yeah, you can find some intel here. More nuts. AK-74 guy over there. Some keys. I don't even know what PSV1's worth, to be honest. Some more nuts. These single slot items are all money. They add up so quick. PS keys are worth 20 to 30. Okay, so 20 to 30. Power bank 20 30. So like pretty much like all out of these cabinets, even if you get something bad, you're probably gonna get something worth 20 30 grand for each slot. So at a 25 slot rig like I'm doing right now, and 2 of them are occupied, you know, you're gonna at least make 400 grand a run. And the extract, you can't run a backpack at it, so that's why we don't have one on. The whole point of this run is to get you in and out of a raid really fast and make you money same time. So Versus like you could grind a map like Shoreline Resort and have the chance of like a really high chance of dying. And then it takes an hour to leave, you know, if you're inexperienced. I won't loot the scavs because they're not part of this area. Got some douflé in here. So if you're feeling crazy, you could even hit MP13, but fill in your bag right here and then just dip in out of the raid, dude. No, it's not. Or is it this one? No. If you want to run keys, it's just less space for loot potential. Other pond. Yeah, I'm not going over. There's a guy over there last I heard.
Nice.
Manuel. In this scenario, we found a lion. Okay, I mean, like, we're full. Like, this would be a... And you could find better stuff than I could, too. You know, I usually have some pretty bad RNG when it comes to finding good items. So, like, you might roll up here and find SAS drives that go for almost 100 grand a pop, you know? Curse, thank you for that gifted. What's up, Curse? I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. I'm gonna swap this out for this. And, like, this run alone, 500 grand. Easy.
Nice.
500 grand. And we've been in here for less than 10 minutes. And now all we're gonna do is go to extract. Engineered with the prime. That's a 500k run under 10 minutes. And the night buildings are very fast. You can access them very fast. Bam. Under 10 minutes, 500k. No, you're not salty yet. I don't have Kappa yet, no. I'm not really rushing Kappa, bro. This wipe's definitely a lot of filler content, so I don't want to, like, send it right through. Ground Zero is totally beginner friendly. What are you talking about? What's so difficult about Ground Zero? Chad's push spawns. I haven't seen anyone push a spawn on the entirety of this wipe. Let's actually go to the village this game. Let's get our village on. Let's show Chad the village loot. Yeah, I played 5 hours of marathon. The raids were a little dead for marathon. I want to help out the noobs, get rubes. I definitely will say, if you're a new player, Shoreline Village can get you paid. And your extract is always right there. That's always the best part too. There's a ton of jackets. Tons of little douflé bags. Toolboxes. Some stashes around here. Bam, bam. Jackets, I mean, you just gotta kind of look around for all the jackets, but in all the toolboxes, but you can fill up your bag super easy here and then just extract with a full bag, and usually you're pretty uncontested. And I still just think the biggest mistake that most people make is they're just too picky on the loot. Something to keep in mind is just everything has a value. Jacket back here. We're currently on tunnel side of the village. Just taking a gander. Another toolbox right here. Find some more loot. Some better stuff, just always taking a look around. I don't know this area like the back of my hand, but I just know that as far as like where to loot, I know it well, just not all the loot spots. So. Go back around. I know there's jacket toolboxes in here. Min-maxing? What is... No, I would have Kaka kit. Duffel bags. Vodka. There's so many jackets though. You can easily pull some crazy keys if you have better luck than I. Go back over here. Tunnel extracts right up the hill too, right up there. Should be some duffel bags in here. This is definitely just like a lot safer of a location than going to resort. So if you're scared to go to resort in like Ruble Farm Shoreline, it's just way more safer of a location. Less traffic. There is some traffic, and it's definitely raid dependent, but usually it is pretty dead over here. The jacket. And I'm being a little pickier because I also just know there's a lot more to still loot. Just taking a gander. That's 20k a slot, another 30k a slot. Money in Tarkov, if you're struggling to make money in Tarkov, it's always, if you're always chasing the big stuff, you will always be poor. Money is made in a lot of the little stuff. A full slot is better than an empty one. And most people just need to actually practice getting a full bag and leaving anything else. Now we'll go down to the lower part of the village. Should be a stash right here. This little cylinder. We're gonna have some more jackets and stuff in here. Toolbox. Cottage safe key. Man, not crazy. Good to have. And Dylan can always get a lot luckier than I. Gray Spar with that 10-month sub.
Tornadoes and Milton and shit.
Another jacket. Next house over. We're right below the cottages right now too. Boats over there. Cottages are up that hill. Yonder. Still in villages. I haven't gone too far. Push back over to this little thing. If you wanted to too, you could go loot the cottages, but that's when it stops becoming a low traffic area and starts becoming a little more sketch. So not a lot of people are in the villages, you know. Some raids, yes, but go up the hill, then it can start getting sketch. So I'm gonna show just the easier method this raid, just for our Tims in chat. I definitely say village has a nice abundance of loot and it's very safe to loot. Yeah, I would say even like, so I looted the entirety of the villages. Didn't take that amount of time. The loot wasn't even that great, but it's consistent. So like, let's go 50 grand, 10 grand, so 60. Let's go. So these are 30, 90. What's a vodka? 15 grand, 105. What's a gas can? 10 grand, 125, 150, 160. 190, 550 PGW, 80 grand, you know. So I got stuff up here too. Got thermometer, 30 grand. So like, honestly, with everything else, that's a 700,000 ruble run right there. Bob the hard nut with the prime, and it's like an ultra safe run. And that's, I wouldn't even call that a good run. So I'd say if you want a solid safe run as a newer player, yo, hit the village, dude. Just go through it, and then your extract is like right over here. You just go past the lighthouse, boom. Bob, thank you for the prime, dude. Thank you for choosing me to be your 30-day lover. Problem is not everyone knows. We'll see. But it's more of like a, I would say this is a newer player looting area. That like, most experienced guys I don't think are gonna come over here. I'm gonna go resort. This is like, I'm scared to go to resort, I'm gonna come loot over here kind of spot. It's all like, that was like, honestly, I didn't get that crazy a loot, 700 grand. 6 to 700,000 off that run. No, I played 5 hours of the marathon account. The raid started getting really dead, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna move on. I wanted to show chat. I needed to make a few ruble guide stuff, so I wanted to help out some new players and make a little ruble guide. Fucking thing. But like, I wanted to like, for safe looting for a lot of you guys, there's not many safe spots for you guys to get on loot. You know what I'm saying? I got resort spawn though. Fat rubles easy goes to resort. Yeah, those buildings aren't bad, but I still would consider those to be a little higher traffic. I was thinking about hitting the Shoreline Village. Hello? Case in point. Because I definitely want to. I want to make a ruble guide for you guys, but a safe one. That's a scav. That's who I heard walk on wood more than likely. I think Shoreline Village would be a really good place to loot and make a guide on it, where all the jackets are at and stuff. My sound's on binaural. That's as fancy as my sound settings get. On. Fat rubes. Red keycard up? Nope. A lot of people have been looking in YouTube, but there's done a video on what items you should be taking out of raid when you're a new player, because there's so many items. Well, I don't know how you'd actually make a guide on that, what items to be taking out, to be honest, because like for me, when you're broke as shit in Tarkov, everything has a value. I think the biggest thing people don't realize in Tarkov is they're looking for gold all the time. It's just like, yo, take the copper a little bit, you know? Take the pennies, melt them down. People are always just like, graphics card, LEDX, and like, they're like, I'm poor. If you go poor in Tarkov, it's either just because you're a noob and you just don't know how to play the game that well, or you're just being stubborn. There's no way anyone should be broke if you know what you're doing. This game is almost impossible to be poor in, if you know what you're doing. Valuables, usually therapists or the flea market. Honestly, I would say if you're new, you need to get familiar with just what sells for stuff like on the flea market. You just need to probably filter by item on almost everything you're doing, just to like, oh, okay, now you know. I could not imagine being a new player nowadays. The amount of info you must learn now. Must be a damn nightmare. That is just the craziest shit ever. Oh man, I just stopped shooting to see when he was gonna die. Oh my goodness. I figured 2 was enough, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7. Oh, you're such a little slut. He took out my arm. You get to live. The scab that bested me today. Oh my lord, oh my lord. This gun's so loud.
Nice.
Yo, Scooter Victory, he's got a 12-month sub. Yo, the mist. Yo, Scooter Victory, thank you for the 12 months. Yo, make sure you guys show up for sub games. I'll be live Saturday and Sunday. Well, they're doing one of those days, but utilize that sub, man. Come play some sub games. They're crazy. I'll do them this Saturday versus Sunday just because I'll swap the days because some of you guys work on Sundays like we did.
Bezo, try and steal that sub revenue.
T-Dog with that
You told me
Twitch
the other day
Prime.
to say you're welcome at my resub. So you're welcome. Smile, always a fun time being here.
It's great to have you. Yep, you need to tell me I'm welcome, dude. Without you guys subbing and doing all that crazy stuff, this isn't possible, so I'm extremely grateful. I feel like you could take off Tarkov this wipe and be okay. Like you're not missing much this wipe, you know, as many people are. But I would say if you come back next wipe, man, good luck. Only because of all the playstyle changes this wipe. Tarkov is like way more difficult than it's ever been because of people's patience level. It'll be a hard learning curve starting next wipe. Oh, for sure gonna push a wipe in December. Absolutely. 5,000,000%. Do you think that Skaz bunching up on the map plays into it? No. A wipe is when a big ol' update comes out for Tarkov and they delete all of our progression and then we start over from level 1. How to make fat rubes, baby.